A suspicious customer, a text message gone unanswered, and an unprovoked crime. What led to the untimely death of Brianna Kupfer, and what did her autopsy report reveal about her tragic death? In January 2022, Brianna Kupfer, a 24-year-old graduate student studying architectural design at UCLA, was brutally murdered at her workplace. In August, her autopsy report was released and highlighted her cause of death. Kupfer worked at a furniture store called Croft House in Los Angeles, California. On January 13th, Kupfer was working at the store when she texted a friend to express her unease about a particular customer, who she said was giving off a bad vibe. The customer was 31-year-old Sean Lovell Smith, who lived locally. The reason he reportedly caused Kupfer concern was because he kept leaving the store and then returning. Unfortunately, Kupfer's friend didn't see the text for quite some time. By then, it was already too late. A customer discovered Kupfer's body approximately 15 minutes after the text was sent and called the police. As Kupfer's autopsy report revealed, the 24-year-old had been the victim of a horrific knife attack per People. When Kupfer was found, she was covered in stab wounds and died due to the severity of her injuries. According to the Los Angeles Police Department, Smith slipped out the back door of the store following the attack. Strangely, Kupfer and Smith did not appear to know each other, and Smith seemingly didn't have a motive for the alleged attack per People. As a result, the police believe the attack was carried out completely at random. It's also alleged that Smith didn't steal or take anything with him when he left the scene of the crime.
There's a lot of fear because there's no such thing as safety in any community or any location. And
the full details of Brianna Kupfer's autopsy report aren't for the faint of heart, as during the attack, she was stabbed 26 times in total. She suffered wounds to her arms, abdomen, and pelvis, and stab wounds to her chest left both of her lungs punctured. Tragically, Kupfer sustained so many serious injuries that her cause of death was exsanguination, or death by severe blood loss per the Los Angeles Times. At the end of the report, Kupfer's death was declared a homicide. Alongside the 26 serious stab wounds, her autopsy noted 20 additional marks across Kupfer's body. According to ABC7, a 7-inch long knife was found at the furniture store where she worked. Sean Lovell Smith was labeled armed and dangerous by police as they began their search for him per People. Police went so far as to offer a $250,000 reward to anyone who could turn in the suspect. According to Oxygen, police were able to identify the killer from the start, as Smith was spotted on surveillance cameras walking into a convenience store after the attack. However, he wasn't caught by police until January 19th, 6 days after the murder. According to the Los Angeles Times, the alleged murderer has a criminal record dating back to 2016. In 2018, Smith pled guilty to a 2016 charge of resisting or assaulting a police officer. In 2019, he was charged with firing a flare gun into a vehicle that had a minor inside. In 2020, he was arrested on a misdemeanor charge, and in 2021, Smith was released on a $50,000 bond. In January 2021, he vandalized a car and assaulted the arresting officers. Following his arrest for Kupfer's murder, Smith's bail is set at $2 million, and he has not yet entered a plea. Smith's plea entry was delayed after he reportedly had a mental episode during court proceedings. According to Fox News Digital, Smith subsequently received a mental health evaluation. If he is fit to stand trial and found guilty of murder, he could spend decades or even his entire life in prison. Kupfer grew up in the Pacific Palisades area, just north of Santa Monica. She had a sister and 2 brothers. On January 20th, family and friends held a memorial service for her outside the furniture store. The Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office said they had reached out to the family to offer resources.